At the very beginning, it's peaceful protest, peaceful demonstration. They have their clear goal, that is about the fugitive bill. They're not happy with it. Whatever your grievances are, as long as it is peaceful, it is legal, nobody had disputes with that. But gradually, it evolved into the violence. National flags were basically taken down twice, actually. So that represents something like a humiliation for people like in the mainland. People are not happy with that. And then I think on Monday, the past Monday, is a tipping point. Roughly, you can call it like a third stage. It's a complete chaos. It's like they are trying to bring down the whole city. You see, they are blocking the trains basically by sitting between the doors at the train, and they are canceling the flights, and they are blocking all the tunnels and the crossroads of the roads, major arterieway. So there are a lot of problems. It's becoming a battlefield between the rioters, I would say. Then you cannot call them protesters anymore. Rioters and the police force over there. So you see the business community now, they're losing their confidence. Some of them are talking about leaving Hong Kong. You cannot continue your business here because you're losing money. Like on Monday, for example, 40% down about their business. So this is really hurting Hong Kong, the community and the people, the livelihood of the people. So, at the beginning, the protesters said they are fighting for their future, they're fighting for the future of Hong Kong. No, they are destroying the future of themselves, the future of Hong Kong. Well, the Western media, I have to say, they are playing a very negative role. First of all, they are trying to glorify the acts, the behavior of the protesters. They say, they are violent. If there are violent acts, they say this is forgivable, this is understandable. They are young people. For those who are arrested because of their writing, acts of violence, and then they would say they should be released. They are asking for amnesty because they are young, because they are fighting for democracy. They are fighting for freedoms. So that's forgivable. I mean, with that kind of tone, with that kind of coverage, they are encouraging more violence. They're encouraging these protesters to go beyond the legal means. So you see, I think that's why you are seeing so much violence right now, and why they are seeing these young people, they are emboldened by those coverage. Their description of this police action, they would say, oh, police brutality, how dare you use tear gas, how dare you use rubber bullet, that kind of stuff. If you compare the Hong Kong police, the performance of Hong Kong police, and those like in France and in the United States, we are probably more familiar with the United States. If you dare touch the policeman, you are dead. But in Hong Kong, I think the professionalism you can see of the police force, basically they are very restrained, the highest degree of restraint so far. I think they should do something more probably, to be a little bit more aggressive in terms of performing their duty to help restore law and order. Law is law. You have to have a sense of respecting law and order. Well, in 2014, Occupy Central, we see that's also quite a large scale, I would say, that is more concentrated in a sense because it's in the central business district area. So there's some also violence to some degree, but it's still minimal, I would say. But this time around, it's different. First of all, it's not concentrated in a certain point, in a certain location. No, they are basically spreading to every part of Hong Kong, and you see the ransacking basically every community. And so it's more troublesome. You see more hotspots in Hong Kong. And also the police force this time around, I think they are more overstretched because there are so many incidents, so many disruptions. It's very difficult for them to be present and maintain order.